Hello everybody, this is Fragger here with more Tomb Raider Underworld, Master Treasure and Relic Collector. We're doing the second level that has treasures and relics in it, and this is going to be the first part of the video. This is pretty much actually the demo of the game. If you were to go out and download the demo, you would see the exact level that I'm playing right now, and the exact same. Now you want to jump out, go to this little island. This is kind of a main point for the first couple. You want to swim to the right of here. Now you want to follow the path I'm going because it's a little confusing down there. This is one that you can very easily miss if you don't know where it is. Which is why I try to take it as very slow as I could. And also I follow it back so you can see where I was. There you go. So you get the first one. Probably one of the more difficult ones in this level just for finding it. Now we're going to continue on with this level's patented ass views that it keeps giving you. Like, we made this ass out of polygons and you're gonna fucking enjoy it. And then you're kind of like, okay game, that's a little creepy. Go stare at our ass! And then you have to. So, watch out for spiders in this area. I always get attacked by them. It never fails. Unless you want to spend the time to shoot things, but fuck that. You can easily just die and get your health back, so psh. This game's a little too generous. Now, we're going to switch back to climbing the wall again. And now we're going to have a nice little protracted scene of me doing this again, which I don't know if you've seen enough of me doing this part here in my videos. This is the second time you see me do this, I think. Maybe, give or take. But nonetheless, I wanted to bring a few points about this game. It's not a bad game. I bet half the people are going, this is the same Fragger saying it's not a bad game, as in you said Jumper's not a bad game, which I still stand by it. I'd rather play Jumper than play Aragon, and I'm working through Wally at the moment, personal, not for video purposes. And I'd much rather play Jumper again than play Wally. So that tells you something. So there you go. Swing onto there. And now we're going to get another treasure, which is out of the way. As you can see, this level has a few out of the way treasures. Unlike the last level, which was just go a little to the right and, oh look, it's a treasure. So now this part always confuses me. You look backwards to jump straight, and she goes, ah! And she decides to do that, where earlier she was refusing to jump on top of something. I don't know. She's just a bitch, I guess. Now climb back up and just go to the right a little bit, and you're going to get to this jumpy section. You may remember this section from the Swan Dive video. But instead of leaping off of this area I'm standing on top of right now, what you want to do is you want to go a little bit more to the right, and there's a little island, and you want to swan dive on top of it. Reason being is you roll at the end of a swan dive and you won't take damage. Little trick in there for you. Or you'll take damage but not much. And you want to try to do the same thing over here, but I fuck up and I don't. I just jump and kind of hurt my shins. Now once you get to this temple, take a right, take another right, and there's a pot. Crack it open. And there you go. Now, after this whole sequence of you climbing it, and after this whole thing, you're going to fight some tigers on the bottom level. Once you kill the tigers, you got to follow exactly what I do here, which is, look like a dumbass, stare blankly, look at the pot that contains the treasure in it, do some rolling maneuvers, some tumbling moves as it is, just to make sure you feel good about yourself, think some more, and then go get it. There you go. That's called, perseverance right there. Now, I include this section here because this shows you exactly what's wrong with this game. Clippies. Not going to jump on it. Clip again, and teleport. That's called programming greatness right there. It's awesome. Love it. Now, a little cut here, because I made some dumb mistakes trying to climb this thing, which sometimes happens where the controls just kind of go, So, there you go. Make sure whenever you want to jump behind you that Laura's arm comes off. That means she's going to jump in that direction. That jump has killed me a few times, so be careful with that one yourselves. This is another one that's a little off the beaten path. On one of my other playthroughs, I've actually missed this one because it's so off the beaten path, at least in my mind, that I just didn't acknowledge it. Okay, we're getting there. Let's climb on up. Noink! Laura's back to her stealing stuff. Now, back onto the climbing section we were just at. Now, instead of going to the right, we're going to continue down the logical path of, progressing the story. Not collecting random shit. But we're still collecting random shit, so I guess it's kind of a paradox. So, I fucking hate the balancing of this game. Go on to that, jump forward, and instead of going to the left, you go to the right to a really obvious pot by itself. And I wonder what's inside. Surprise! It's a treasure. There we go. Now, after you fight the tigers after the area you were just in, you'll know. It'll tell you about, headshots and whatnot, which is a good way to kill people, which is an achievement tied to. Do this that I'm doing here. Now, where I just loaded from is a death point because I did this, and I jumped by accident because I couldn't see anything, and I died. But you want to do this. Sometimes you can be a little quick about it, but one of the things you want to keep in mind is, on the first or the second one, you want to go all the way to the end, because you have a better handhold on the other side. If you go straight from where you're at, where you jump from, you're going to die. As you can see right here, I grabbed the edge. See, it's the reasons why like that I get paid the no bucks. Enjoy. Now you climb up there where I was to get out. Now once you go through the temple that I showed you at the beginning of the last one, you're going to get into here. Now you're going to jump down and you're going this area, and you want to go to the right when you fall down. Going to the left is going to result you in having to fight to try to climb up the bar, obviously. But other than that, it's going to give you the progression, not a treasure. Now I'm going to turn around, and straight ahead is the actual progression. Now, here we are at the end of part 1. Once you get to this area, there's going to be a little cutscene, and Laura's going to say some, British shit, and, you're going to be like, wow, she's British. What you want to do is you want to go to the right, which is actual progression for the level 2. Drop down. And you want to go immediately to your left, scan for bats. This place is filled with bats, by the way. Go to your immediate left, go to your immediate right, and underneath there, there's a little thing you can roll through. Click open that pot, that's going to end part 1. Part 2 is going to be the rest of this level, where there's a lot of them in some small areas. So I can't wait to see you then. But check back on AchievementHunter.com for more videos. See you later.